Hello, everyone. How is it going? I hope you all doing amazing because today we're going to bring you a little bit more light-hearted reading because I feel like for a lot of you, you have undergoing such a tremendous change in the last few years. So this year, why not try to do something fun? Why not try to do something new, right? Something that is out of our comfort zone and maybe not really as good and good. But anyway, let's see everyone like what people think when they stare at us, like what's going on in their mind, in their heart. And sometimes it's like people are noticing us when we are entering a room and yet we just completely oblivious to things. Oh my gosh. I can't even seem to talk. And I feel like this not only going to be strangers, but just people in general who look at you quite often because a lot of people who going to choose this reading, they have kind of star quality to their energy, like different kind of aura. All right, I don't know why I say it that way, but let's see. Let's start with first Paul without further ado. Hello, Paul 1. If you choose the first picture, here's going to be your reading, and I don't know whether we would want it to be something a little bit heavy or want to be something light. I mean, don't be mistaken. It's like I say at the beginning of the reading, I mean, on the intro, like I want to deliver quite a light-hearted reading, but on your pal, I feel very frank. It's like big energy is going to be on the table. But let's see if my suspicion is right. All right, pal one, what people think or strangers think when they stare at you. We have the Five of Swords. Oh my gosh, what a way to start reading, pal one. Seven of Pentacles. All right. I like where this is going. The Lovers. All right, pal one. You won't see what's coming. What else? The Star God. What did I say? You have two major arcanas out of war. So it's like big energy is following you. It seems like people can see it, can feel it, even they cannot really put a finger on it, like name it or kind of recognize this kind or this type of energy because it's not something so common these days. All right, Paul one. What people think when they stare at you or strangers think when they stare at you. With the Five of Swords and also the Seven of Pentacles, it's like, again, this could be just their impression of you. It doesn't have to be true. So please don't get offended if just, oh my God, that's not so me, kind of thing. This is just their impression, like strangers' impression of you, right? Doesn't have to be true. I mean, to you personally, I mean, sometimes we kind of emanating different energy than what we actually are. But all right, let's see. Pal one. So it's like when strangers stare at you, they going to get this vibe that you are somebody who's somehow ambitious in your career. You don't have to be overly ambitious, no, but it's just the energy where you seem like somebody who would do what it takes to reach your goal, to deliberately, yeah, reach a particular vision or manifest it into real reality. And it's like you are not type of person, or at least that's what they think, who is afraid of competition. If there's a competition but you want something out of it, then you're going to jump into it no matter like how hard, like how skillful other competitors are, or if you somehow quote unquote a nobody and everyone's around you. Just for example, if you're working in modeling industry, then there are supermodels, they super well known, you don't give a flying F if you want to join the competition with them in it. It's like I'm here to prove it to myself and not to them, not to you kind of energy. Which is telling me like you really badass. Well, one, I don't know why, but again with the Seven of Pentacles, it's just you like something that's slow, steady, but reliable, dependable. Yeah. Again, this is their impressions of you. I mean, we could be totally different person on the inside, but yeah, let me read into it further. So it's like with the Seven of Pentacles, it's just some of you might have participated in mathematics competition when you were younger, and actually, it shows on your face that you are somebody who would be talented in academic pursuit. Like I'm getting this Capricorn vibe to you where you like to work hard and very dedicated to your cause, to your for example department or for your passion. Could be anything. And it's like you have work addict that others cannot copy. This is not something that force you upon you, but you have it within you to kind of bring out that energy of boss, of leadership on the table. Like you know what you want, you know what to do, and how to execute certain plan. So it happened in a way that it actually in your favor or in your team favor. And with the star card and the lovers, it just to be very honest, people feeling intimidated, like you give off this vibe about you, and yet they cannot deny themselves that they feel at least attracted to you or admire you to some capacity, and it's just throwing them a little bit off balance with the fact that oh my god, she or he looks like somebody who would not care with such a trivial matter like dating, or they wouldn't even look at my way because I'm this, or they have this higher status than me, things like that. Yeah, you seem like somebody who is up there and quite detached from your emotion, or at least when they look at you, you seem at least working or have this professional aura to you, or just you know, kind of some of you I feel you a little bit of a fashionista. So you might wear certain kind of clothes, certain kind of accessories that screams, "Oh, I'm wealthy. I can buy this," kind of vibe to you. And it just with the lovers card, it's like again, I'm getting where people think of you are somebody, yeah, you are somebody who gets your ducks in a row, and it's like you have yourself together, your career looking good, even when they don't know like what you are doing for a living, but from the looks of it, you have it all together. You got your shit together, well one. And yeah, it's very mixed feelings actually, where on the other hand, they admire for your work ethic, and you seem like somebody who is very professional, very dedicated to your work, and thriving or actually not afraid when it comes to competing. And it just at the same time they cannot lie to themselves that they attracted to you, but they hold themselves back because all the factors I have said before. But in a matter of time, they're going to realize that you actually not that unapproachable. I mean, if they know you, or if they somehow get into close contact with you for a period of time, they will know, oh my god, this person is actually not that hard to crack, or they're actually not how do you say it, like so kudere. I mean, this is just a Japanese reverence, like somebody who looks very cool on the outside, but actually they are soft on the inside, kind of thing. But they have this detached aura to them, and it's just like, yeah, you actually are not somebody who is hard to approach. At least when they know you over time. Yeah, of course, it's not going to be fast progression, no, but at least not that cold compared to what it looks like from the beginning or from the first impressions. All right, part one, that's all. I hope you enjoyed the reading. And if you do, please give this video a like, share, and subscribe. And if you like to get a personal reading with me, you can check link down below. I will have all the details on the description box. And thank you for watching. I hope I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, hello, pal 2. Welcome to this channel if you are new, and if you are my subscriber, hello and thank you for continue to watching this channel, because I don't know, it just feel much to me, like it means much to me. All right, so without further ado, let's see part 2. What strangers think of you when they stare at you? And yeah, I feel a little bit more easygoing energy in your pal. It's very different than pal 1, where in pal 1 I felt very focused on this reading. But on your pal, it's a little bit the opposite, because I suddenly feel lightheaded. But when it comes to the concentration, but it's not something bad. It's just I think I need to ground myself more. So some of you probably might need to do the same. All right, pal 3, let's see what we have here. We have, what is this? The Knight of Wands. Two of Cups. Santa Muerte. And the last one is the Nine of Swords. Alright, pal 2. I'm going to tap into your energy because I feel like there's a sense of mystery to it. Somehow a layer that don't want to be unrevealed, to be revealed. Oh gosh. Alright, let's see. What stranger think when they stare at pal 2? Alright. I feel like even when we see strangers, but I feel, to be very honest with you, let's just be real here, pal 2. I feel a lot of energy from the past coming in. Like if you have multiple access in the past, then they are thinking of coming back to you, of trying to kind of reconcile or trying to see if something can be safe here between the two of you. But this is very interesting, right? We are talking, or we are asking about what strangers, not the access, like who wants to hear from access. But anyway, I think somebody might need to hear this. I'm going to see this anyway. You can probably also fast forward this reading if you don't like to hear it. But first, I would like to say that a lot of this access, or at least I'm seeing 2 or 3. Yeah, for most of you, I feel 2 or 3. So where were we, pal 2? I'm sorry, I suddenly don't feel well. But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, we are talking about access here, where they actually want to come towards you. And they have been contemplating about it for quite some times. They have been in their head too much, thinking too much and not actually making any move, right? Physical move towards you. But that's only going to be for some. If you have suspicion, like, I don't know why, but I suddenly dream about my ex even when I have moved on from them, things like that. And yeah, that's because probably they want to come back in your life. That's it. Well, 2. But let's see. We're talking about the real topic here, which is what strangers, yeah, emphasis on that. Strangers think of you when they stare at you. Oh my god, sorry if you hear that. I suddenly catch flu. Alright. I feel like some of them have hidden desire towards you. And it's like, I don't know why, but in my vision, I'm seeing like you are in commuter and people around you looking at you and thinking about things like, what is this person going through? Like sometimes you might seem a little bit vulnerable, vulnerable when you are on the public setting, just like on commuter or just when, for example, you go to college or school if you are younger, or people just notice that about you. And it feels to me that sometimes some of you might have gone through tough period in your life, and it actually shows in your face. Yeah. So when people actually attracted to you, they again hold themselves back because they feel like you just going through some kind of life events that they don't want to interfere. It's like, I think this is not the right time. I think she might be or he might be not interested with me, like while all of this thing happening. And yeah, but it doesn't end with that. I mean, they still feel attracted towards you, and it's just like I'm seeing even when you don't know them and you are strangers to them or to each other, it's like somehow you meet with them in regular schedule for some of you even. So it could be like somebody who go to the same coffee shop, the same as you, or just somebody that you might meet frequently, even when you two not knowing each other, just by coincidence, and yet it happened multiple times, right? That kind of people, and it seems like you are somebody who like to keep things to yourself instead of having some friends around and telling them about your, for example, your problem, your issue. And again, it's just telling them or at least giving them vibe indirectly that you don't want to get approached. You don't want people to come near you. It's like indirectly your aura is telling people to stay away from them. I mean, to stay away from you. And yeah, with the Santa Muerte card, I feel like they might think of you as somebody who, again, it's just repeating the same energy to me over and over again. Like you keep undergoing constant transformation in your life. So again, this is kind of heavier energy compared to the first ball, which is very freely even when they are serious, but the energy is more free, it's more liberated. But with you, at least when people look at you, you giving them this impression. I mean, you could be undergoing this change right now, or it's already happening in your past, but for some reason you're still carrying that in your auric field. Then yeah, this is what people think of you when they stare at you. But if you feel like you want to find out more about this, you can choose different pal, because obviously you say you cannot choose a multiple pals all like together, right? So that is pal 2. I hope you enjoy the reading. And if you do, please give this video a like, share, and subscribe. I hope I will see you next time. And if you're interested in personal reading, you can check all the link down below. I will have all the details on the description box. And yeah, thank you for watching. I hope I'll see you next time. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. And let's see, Paltry, if you choose the third picture, this is going to be your reading. Yeah, what strangers think when they stare at you? And I think I'm in still a little bit of limbo mode, where pal 1 and pal 2 have completely different energy to them. So if you come from either pal, hello again, this might be just a little bit more additional information to what you already know, like your impression that people get when they first look at you or when strangers look at you. All right, let's see for you, Paltry. Last but not least, we have the 10 of Cups. All right. Again, this is completely different energy. I don't know who I'm reading for, but here we go anyway. Strength card. The Three of Wands. And the last one is the Knight of Swords. All right. What strangers think when they stare at you? With a combination of all this card, and we have the strength card in the middle centering your reading, it's telling me that somehow when they look at you, or at least this is their impression, right? Doesn't have to be true, but this is what they think when they stare at you. You look like somebody who have it together, who already in high place, and you might have some experience under your belt already. It could be, years or things like that. But again, this is their impression. Doesn't have to be true in our life or things like that. With the 10 of cups and also the 3 of wands, to them, you look like somebody who actually going places instead of somebody who just lodging in a couch and doing nothing, then just watching TV, watching useless kind of unimportant documentary or something. But you actually look very content with your life, with yourself, and you have things going on. You have your stuff together, and you don't seem like you're going to stop anytime soon. So I think you have this energy to you, like young energy, young, motivated, and successful. It doesn't matter what is your actual age is. It could be that you are in your mid 20s, late 20s, or even I don't know, probably even in your 50s or late 40s. But it just they admire you, they respect you even when they don't know like who the F are you or what you're actually doing in life. What do you do for living? Things like that. But with the Knight of Swords and the 3 of wands, it just you look like somebody who's actually explorative. You don't get scared with any possibility or any sort of impending, for example, competition or whatever might happen in your future. You don't give a slightest F about it. And it's just, you're not somebody to mess with. You are a force to be reckoned with. Yeah. And everything just seems under control. And you look like somebody who has a certain high status in, for example, company or in your community. You actually, for example, the vice president or president itself. But it just, again, this very high energy. And to be very honest with you, Poetry, I think you might be coming from the first or second pile, because in this third pile, it's very straightforward. It's very plain and clear to me that people think of you as somebody who is very grounded in the reality. You are contented with your life and have everything's going on, like from the career matters, the finance looking good, and from your appearance, you look like somebody who is up there, and want to keep improving themselves, want to explore different avenue, and again doesn't want to stop even if you are older. Yeah, this is very unexpected actually to be this short, but I think I'm going to end this reading right here and right now. And if you don't even consider the first or second pile and just third pile, I just want to say that your energy is very clear and straight. That again, that's what people think of you instead of too much of elaboration like we have in the first and second pile. Yours are very simple and plain, but it doesn't mean you are not good or something. But it's just very clear in your aura, very clear in your energy. But again, that is pile 3. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and if you do, please give this video a like, share, and subscribe. I hope I will see you next time. Bye.